Guntersville, what most people consider Alabama's crowning jewel in bass fishing. It's the second stop of the Alabama Bass Trail North Division. 225 teams took the water this morning, and it was cold and chilly, and I think it's going to stay that way throughout the day, but I have a good feeling that the fishing is going to heat up. Let's get out on the water to the Academy Sports and Outdoors first cast of the day.
They're still launching boats. We decided to get out on water early. We're already here at our first stop, one of our anglers here. But we're at Lake Guntersville, Alabama Bass Trail North Division Tournament. Cold morning. It's sun's hopefully going to come out. It may warm up a little bit, but it's going to be cool all day long. Nice cold front. Temperatures have been warm earlier in the week. Nice cold front. Not sure what it's going to do to these fish. I think the angler's a little bit concerned about it as well. Someone's going to catch them. We're going to try to find out how it's going to happen right now.
Well, Kenneth, we are down here at Browns Creek Bridge. Pretty much what you expect it to be. Boats everywhere, swim baits, jigs. No fish catches yet, but I feel like any minute.
Big time lake in Lake Guntersville. I pull up to boat number 3. Again, it is early this morning, 7:45 a.m. It's cold. I see a jerkbait being thrown in back, but it's what's in the live well that's the big story. I'd love to take a look at this fish. They only have one fish, mind you, boat number 3, Brian Johnson and Brandon Gross, but it's the right size. You hear guys talking about, I'm just trying to get a limit and I'm gonna upgrade. Let's take a look at what an upgrade looks like before they get their limit. That's what we're talking about at Lake Guntersville, right there. That's why you come to the state of Alabama. That's why you come to Guntersville. And look at the gut on that thing. It looks like me at the buffet table. Holy smokes.
Looked like me last night eating that all you see.
Oh, got a fish catch on the right side here. Pretty good one, too. Fatty.
Jason, when you go to event and you talk strategy, you know, do I want to get that quick limit, a decent size limit, and then go for the big fish? What do you do when you catch a big fish at a place you're hoping to get that big fish limit? You know, I mean, that's what my guys are working with right now. Brian Johnson and Brandon Gross already have one big in the boat, but had one miss. And the thing is, it paid off in practice. They saw some fish in here. They saw good fish in here, and it looks like we got one on now with a jerkbait thrown from the back of the boat. Let's see if it's going to be a good one. Is it going to be of the good size? Not one to worry about with the net. It's going to be a swing-in fish. But when you're around a bunch of good size and big fish, foul hooked that one, but either way, caught it nonetheless.
Over there, these guys just got started. Boat 196, they have not been here very long. We were actually in this area, and I saw them come through, and were able to get over next to them. They've probably only been fishing about 5 minutes, maybe at the most. Similar pattern here. It's real shallow grass, probably a combination of some millgrass and milfoil. Looks like Ryan's throwing a chatterbait. I can't tell what Fisher's throwing yet.
Alabama Bass Trail TV, presented by Phoenix Boats, is brought to you by Bill Penny Automotive, where it's always Bill Penny time. By Jack's, all about the South. And by Sweet Home Alabama.
In 2009, it all started with this 721 Pro XP and a passion to build the best fishing platform in design, performance, and construction for all of our customers. Through the years, motors have changed, electronics have changed, but the passion to build the best bass boat possible has not changed. Everyone at Phoenix believes we got it right the first time.
Bill Bill Penny Toyota is Alabama's #1 volume Toyota dealer. But that's not the only reason to get to know Bill Penny. Enjoy a 10-year unlimited warranty on every new Toyota in stock. Get 1 year of 24/7 roadside assistance. Test drive for the chance to win $5,000. You heard right. 5,000 big ones. Plus, choose from over 700 new Toyotas in stock and price to move. Bill Penny Toyota is Alabama's #1 volume Toyota dealer. Get to know us today.
The perfect checking account doesn't exist. Not at a bank, that is. So why do you keep looking there? At AmFirst, you can get no minimum balance or monthly fees, an instant issue debit card, and free checks with unlimited check writing. But who doesn't want more? Like a rewards program you'll actually use, and convenient digital tools that make it easy to manage your account from anywhere. Now you could try and find that at a bank, or you could save yourself the trouble by checking with us.
Stetson Blaylock, Todd Auten, Hank Terry, let's go!
Garmin Live Scope, I tell you right now, if you don't have it, you are behind. It's just wild. It's like a video game.
If you do not have that Garmin Live Scope, you are definitely missing out.
Bassmaster Classic Champion!
The splash of your paddle mimics the pelican as it drops down from above. As the calmness of the water washes away any lingering concerns, you listen to the tall grass sing of the surrounding beauty and how the best views only get better when they're shared. This is Alabama, and when you're here, you can take it all in.
That'd be one. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Yeah? Yeah. There he is.
Got a hook set? See, we bring good luck sometimes. Small fish. How many y'all got in live well so far?
2.
What kind of size?
7 pounds.
Okay.
3, just 3.5 pound clones.
Okay.
Had one other good bite, but just slack line that didn't get it,
Right.
It's falling water and cold temperatures. We just gambling to stay out deep.
Right.
Everybody else is catching them shallow pretty much or on a bridge. We got a late boat number, so we just fishing isolated eelgrass patches that we found and gonna run the river all day.
Okay.
Hey, when you're throwing away those, I'm thinking you're doing all right.
Yeah, we got a long way to go. Long way.
107, having a solid day, Justin Bussey and Ben Webb, dude. And that big I just saw too. How long have you had that one?
Caught him
7:30.
First 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, when I pulled up here, I saw a boat and I wanted to see because it looks like you're out here in the middle of nowhere, out in the open. It's what, is it a grass flat?
Just a bar, point, it runs out, it's got grass on it.
Yeah, okay.
Just hard bottom.
See somebody up to your left, another couple of 100 yards back behind us out here. So is this a spot on a spot kind of deal here? What are you looking at? What can we not see?
I spent a lot of time Thursday driving around, and this is one of the only places on the lake that I found them. And I caught one over 5, probably pushing 6 Thursday. Didn't really know how good it was, and we pulled up. First, second, or third cast, we caught one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of our guys, 2 local guys, and this is the Browns Creek Bridge. So we're looking at Josh Butts currently. They had a late boat number today, so they kind of had to take what they could get here. So the other guys were probably already set up on some of the spots they want to be on. So they said when we talked to them to take off this morning, they're just going to take their time and try to get in here and work their way in. They have won here on this bridge before and caught a lot of weight back in the day. So they know what they're doing. They stayed here all day that day. So here I think they're kind of going to hunker down and just see what happens.
How is it going today so far, guys?
Yeah, 4 so far. 1 3-pounder, the rest is just cheap.
Okay, so the 1 3-pounder, okay, get you in the decent size. For the little bit of time I've been here, I've seen you throwing the lipless crankbait. Is that what you've been sticking to?
That and a chatterbait, mainly what we're going to do today.
So something tells me there's some grass underneath that surface.
Oh yeah, a lot of grass.
Guys, how's it going so far this morning?
We're not doing any good.
Not any good.
We made the wrong decision, apparently.
I'm assuming that was based on a pretty good practice stuff.
No, basically no practice.
Okay.
This portion of Alabama Bass Trail TV, presented by Phoenix Boats, is sponsored by Garmin, by Academy Sports and Outdoors, and by America's First Credit Union. There's more right after this.
Buying stale, burnt coffee is like eating hot sushi out of a vending machine. It's just a no-no. Explosion. Cool guys don't look at them. As a veteran-owned and operated company, we take massive pride in giving back. And with your support, we've donated millions to charitable organizations and veterans. Do you have a lightsaber leg, Jay?
Yeah, I got a lightsaber leg.
When you sign up for our coffee club, you get fast free shipping directly to your door. I'm on a helicopter.
Looks like boneless wings are back at Jack's. Juicy, boneless chicken wings in 3 bold, mouth-watering flavors. And people love them so much, there's bound to be a napkin shortage. Jack's, all about the South. Hear that sizzling? That's bologna whispering, I'm back. The Big Bologna Breakfast Sandwich is back at Jack's. 2 thick-cut slices of fried bologna, eggs, and cheese on Texas toast for $3.99. Jack's, all about the South.
There he is. Oh, he came up.
Come on.
No, he didn't either.
Is he good? Yeah, he is. He's just good job.
I just pulled up on these 2 boats, and the red boat, I was actually going to come up and talk, and they moved to where I couldn't get to them, and the blue boat had caught a fish. Like a minute after that, the red boat actually had one on and got off of the boat. I can't really get too close to them right now. I don't want to interfere. Like I said, I don't want to interfere with what they're doing. I kind of have an idea of what they're fishing here. You can see the island there to the right of the blue boat. And it's a little bit of a creek channel that runs up against that island. Should be some scattered grass, but it's kind of an area where these fish move in. It's kind of a deeper area. So kind of one of the things that we've picked on so far this today is a lot of these teams are fishing, you know, either deeper grass lines or, you know, deeper areas where these fish maybe aren't as far along in the spawn cycle. A lot of these shallow water areas have been warmed actually for about a month. So a lot of these fish are in shallow water have probably already spawned or started that cycle. And with this cold front, there probably really been more of a negative effect on those fish than some of the deeper fish that may be just now starting to move up.
We have just pulled up on Wesley Sands and Jordan Wiggins. Guys, you got 22 pounds with a 3-pounder in the box. That's a good start for this time of day, right?
We could ask for.
All right. So this would be our unofficial leader with 22 pounds. They said they got a 3-pounder in the box. Ooh, fish set, fish hook set. Big fish. Good fish. Good fish. So before this fish, they thought they had 22 pounds. Had a 3-pounder as their smallest fish. So it's about time to start calling up a little bit here. This one's going to be more than 3 for sure. 25-11. Wow, guys.
So earlier you thought you had like 16, right? And you didn't get any help on those 4?
Nothing else. We probably got 16 and a half. But
yeah.
We got one largemouth, 4 spots.
We got one big spot.
I don't know what them spots are doing, encroaching on that largemouth territory.
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems like more of them are in here than used to be.
Yeah. I like that. That's the first time I've seen that today, and I was like, dude, that could be some magic.
What you got in live well so far?
Got one.
Got one. What kind of size?
About a 2-pound spot.
Okay, spotted bass. I'm starting to hear more about spotted bass on Guntersville Lake.
Sir?
I'm starting to hear more and more spotted bass are showing up on Guntersville Lake.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised we caught it out of the grass bed up there.
Yeah.
Oh, we are back around the Browns Creek Bridge area and then caught up with the team of Josh Butts and Stephen McAvoy. Guys, y'all upgraded a little bit?
Yeah.
What kind of weight you think you got now?
Maybe 19 and a half.
19? 19 and a half?
It's been a cold day here on Lake Guntersville. Some of the teams are really catching fish well, some are kind of struggling. It's midday for us though. These teams have a lot of time to own the water. Some of the guys that were struggling may be able to turn it around. Some of those guys that caught them well, can they keep catching them? Can they catch a kicker to really put them over the top? Stay tuned, the weigh-in is next.
Alabama Bass Trail TV, presented by Phoenix Boats, is brought to you by Black Rifle Coffee Company, by TH Marine, from transom to trolling motor, and by Mountain Dew. There's more to come.
This summer, we're fueling your fun with weekly giveaways. From gas cards to product packs, each entry gives you an extra chance at our grand prize of a $1,000 TH Marine gift card and a 30-minute video call with Kevin Van Dam. Enter each week at thmarine.com/fuelthefun for a chance to win. No matter how you fuel your fun, TH Marine is there to help you.
Research and development is more than just time in the shop for us. It's time out here, sweating the details, making boats that work as well in the real world as they do on paper. From our R&D team to our anglers on the water, we have the knowledge and passion to build you the finest fishing platform in the world.
Some things ain't worth keeping. yesterday's traditions, today's adventures, tomorrow's memories. Now that's something worth keeping. Fish Alabama and find your keeper.
For more information, visit fishalabama.org.
Danny Long, Kevin Fallon. Let's find out what they've got. Boat number 83. I see that Y on there, and it says that means you got a good one. You got a good one or many good ones?
They got a pretty decent bag.
Pretty decent bag means a really good bag. A new leader by 6 pounds, 24.18 for Long and Fallon. That's better than a pretty good bag. That's a great bag.
Had a great day. This lake is our nemesis, and it's
Not today.
Not today. We had a great day today. We had a couple good days of practice. Caught them good a couple days. Struggled a couple days, but we had a few areas that we were going to, and they panned out.
Okay. When you got to double over the top so you don't lose grip, you know it's going to be a good bag. Get over here, guys. I want to see it. They need a weight of 24.18. They don't have it. They've got more. 25.48 back-to-back. Jacks.
It was pretty good. Most of it was early this morning, and then it kind of died off in the afternoon. But we was just fishing around the edge of grass and throwing like the what are them swim baits? Mag draft swim baits.
Okay. How slow were you fishing that bait?
We were reeling it pretty slow, trying to get it to sink just a little bit and get to the top of the grass.
Did y'all come in a little early? You said, I'm done with this.
Yeah, he actually caught a 5-pounder, and we said we just needed the last one, and we just needed to come on in.
It was time to do it, and there's a good reason. We need 25.48 to take the lead. 25.45.
We were throwing a trap when we found some good eelgrass upriver, and it just produced. We found it yesterday. We got like 3 hours of fish yesterday, and just blessed, really blessed.
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
Obviously 3 hours was enough. How far upriver were you?
We stayed around the Saudis, north-south Saudis.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're our team of Ashley Peoples, Anthony Wallace. Just crossed the stage, 19.93. You only had 4 fish.
Only had 4, yeah.
But you had one that weighed 8.99 pounds. Tell me about that fish first.
Well, I was fishing up shallow, about 5 foot of water in the grass. He hit me about 30 feet out from the boat.
Okay.
When he hit it, I knew it was a big one. Told him to get the net. Got in, I figured it was about 8 pounds. I didn't know it was almost 9.
Right. What was the bait you caught this fish on?
Black and blue chatterbait.
Okay. What time of day?
Right about 11 o'clock.
Okay. Wesley Sams, Jordan Wiggins, boat 120. We saw him out on the water. Jason was with them, and at that point, early in the day, thought they had 25 pounds, and that was at about 10 o'clock this morning. Let's find out what former Angels of the Year's winner of the championship here have. They thought they have 25. Did they upgrade? They got a touch over 25. They need 25.48, 25.73, a quarter-pound difference between these two. Dude, we're splitting hairs now.
We saw you for a good while this morning. Tell us how you caught your fish.
Well, this is a spawning bay, and it's loaded with eelgrass, and there was just one indention in that whole bay, and we probably caught 40 fish out of this one little 20-yard by 20-yard section, and it's just eelgrass held them in there. And they've been in there all winter. It's just today that the big ones decided to bite.
Our lead right now is 25.73. No, 25.73 was our lead. 29.55, brother. This man is going for some bush light tonight.
I'm ready for a bush light, baby.
Wow. Wow.
We literally was like, we got to make it back in time. We've got maybe like 20 minutes to go. And I was like, listen, I want to make one more cast. I made one more cast, and I was on 100 to try to make another one, and it just loaded up, and I caught a 4.5 pounder.
It's Guntersville. It's springtime. This is starting to be kind of a familiar territory for you guys. You've had big weights this time of year here before. You've done it again. Tell us how you did it.
Just pretty much our typical stuff, swim baits and stuff. So it's just part of the course for us. So
sticking to one bait and just keep it in your hand all day and just have confidence.
Yeah.
It's the confidence.
Right. How many total fish you think you caught today?
Probably 3 limits, maybe 4.
Yeah.
Your last cull, what was the size of the fish that you called out?
4.5 maybe.
It was 440, and I think the one that he called with was probably just a hair over 5.
Okay.
So at least 3/4 of a pound.
And we saw you guys online for a little while. We know you fish bridges. Did you fish anywhere else today?
Yeah, we fished a couple of spots. We fished a couple of, tried to find some isolated stuff that we found in practice and tried to get a big fish, because we caught a lot of big fish in practice not doing that stuff. So we felt confident we can leave and go catch that, but the wind wasn't there was no wind on it. They wouldn't react. So we ended up just moving around and finally found some more fish that ended up doing what we had. So.
All right, we just wrapped it up with Stephen McAvoy, Josh Butts, 29.55 on Lake Guntersville. Punched their ticket onto the championship in October. But next up, we stay in the north at Neely Henry Lake. We'll see you there.